Finally, le moment que you have been waiting for. How's that for Franglish, huh? La pièce de résistance. My glucose. Yay. So, glucose is a measure of sugar, glucose, in your blood. And again, I was fasting for 48 hours. I wanted like an uber baseline. So when I'm in this, I need you to understand this very carefully. You think you need to eat every 2 hours, and you need to eat some carb. You need to eat an apple or a banana or a piece of whole grain bread or some gibberish because you're afraid that you're going to go hypoglycemic, okay? I need you to pay attention to this. I hadn't eaten for 2 solid days. Nothing. Water, a little bit of coffee. If that has 20 calories, I'm lucky. No cream, no sugar. Just whatever's in the 21 grams of beans over 2 days. All right? So, and yet I have glucose in my blood. Why? Why is that? Why do you think that is? There's a thing called gluconeogenesis. Your liver will convert protein into sugar. See, it takes your muscles. No, it doesn't take your muscles because at the same time you fast, you get this thing called growth hormone. It's muscle sparing. How stupid would the body be to go ahead and say, oh, you haven't eaten in 2 hours. I'm going to take a piece of your heart. How about your diaphragm? How about the muscles that operate peristalsis? How about the little teeny muscles inside your blood vessels? No, your body's not stupid. Hello? We've been around for 250,000 years. We'd be long gone, okay? No, your body's going to grab the extra pieces of skin. You notice I lost 40 kilograms. That's 85 pounds. And I have no dangling skin, all right? So my measure happened to be 74. Try to beat that, you guys, without medicine. Milligrams per deciliter, all right? Now let's go on to insulin. Insulin, hyperinsulinemia is the killer. That's what causes Syndrome X, because you eat every 2 hours, so your insulin is constantly here. And you sleep, and it just begins to go down, and what do? The minute you wake up, got to get that smoothie, got to get that juice, got to get that chlorophyll, got to get that flipping cereal. Oh, and we got to shovel it into our kids' mouths. You wonder why your kids got a little potch in front? Take a look. Right under the rib cage. Right under the rib cage. Are they rails? Or do they look from behind? Do they have 2 little bulbs right over their belt? And if you look right in front, just under the rib cage, they have this little belly. Oh, that's normal. That's baby fat. Oh, they need to, they'll grow into that. No, they won't grow into that. You're giving them coronary artery disease. Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Good job. Keep feeding them cereal. Why don't you just give them tequila? At least you can drunk them out a little bit. That's actually a joke. Do not give them tequila. Don't be fools. But giving them sugar is exactly the same process in the liver. Look it up. I'm not here to argue with you. You just look up people who know way more than I do. So my insulin, my base insulin, all right, they give the range 5 to 25. I was 3.2. I got a little black mark. It said, see, you're below insulin. And I'm still here. Wow. Full of energy. I haven't had my coffee yet. It's Monday morning. Monday. Oh, how I hate Mondays. I woke up before my alarm. Whatever. I'm over it. Finally, HbA1c, hemoglobin glycosation. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, glycosylada. And that is as a percentage. So what that is, that's a measure of the glucose over the course of 3 months that I've been eating. Because red blood cells don't have a nucleus, they require glucose. See, I told you glucose is necessary. Yeah, the liver makes it. Shh. I'm talking. All right? Use your listening ears. You have 2 ears, 1 mouth. That means you're supposed to shut up, and you're supposed to listen twice as long because I'm the teacher here. All right? So this is a percentage of these. I don't understand the whole process, and like I said, I don't care. I just know what are good numbers. Yay. So the good number here is, and there's no range, other than it said, no, actually there kind of is a range. It says 3 to 5, no diabetic. 5.1 to 6, pre-diabetic. 6.1 to 8, diabetic, controlled. Over 8.1, uncontrolled diabetes. Well, I'm letting you guys know. If you look back through my videos, and if you have Syndrome X, you have uncontrolled diabetes, and I don't even want to deal with it. I'm not even gonna entertain that. If you have an HbA1c over 5, you're in trouble, and you need to fix it. How do you fix it? Well, first let me give you my number, and then I'll tell you how to fix it. 3.82. Wow. So you find a 55-year-old white male with glucose of 74, base insulin 3.2, and an HbA1c 3.82, and I'll do his diet. Yay. If not, I would do mine. Okay, so what do? Don't eat any more sugars. Don't eat any more grains. Get away from these yellow seed oils. Okay, and don't eat any more refined foods. So what does that mean? Sugar. Sugar's in everything. So fruit, not a good idea. Don't eat it. You don't need it. Sugar. No more beverages. Don't add any to your food. Don't buy anything that has sugar in it. And they'll hide it. So I would just recommend buying everything from one ingredient foods. Steak, beef, beef, chicken, pork, fish, onions, tomatoes, some chilies if you want them, cilantro. If you like leafy greens, if they don't bother you, go ahead and buy those. Grains, yeah, bread, all of it. Oh, but it's complex. Oh, but it's whole wheat. Oh, but it's sugar. Sorry, it breaks down into sugar. No more grains. Or sit there and whine about it, but no more grains. And the yellow seed oils don't. Use either butter or lard or olive oil. But that's going to clog up my heart. Then you don't know what you're talking about, and neither does your doctor, and neither does your nutritionist. So you need to get educated on what cholesterol is and why it's not a big deal. And finally, refined foods. That's anything out of a box. Guys, don't even bother. Just go buy tomatoes. Go buy onions. Go buy steak. Go buy chicken. Wings are great. I had those yesterday. So you want to learn to cook at home again. But I don't have any time. Never tell me you don't have time. I'll find it. Okay? Never ever tell me you don't have time. I am an expert in time management. And I'm also honest when I tell you, yeah, I had time, but I pissed it off doing something stupid. Okay, that's the truth. So if you have to cook everything on Sunday, I used to do that. See, I was in the U.S. for a while. I did that. All right? So anyway, very cool. The piece of resistance. Now you have my whole blood panel, and if you can show me a better one, then I'll follow your diet. If you want these numbers, if you want my energy, if you want my reverse diabetes, if you want my wife's reverse Hashimoto's, if you want health, if you don't want any more pain, no more inflammation. Guys, I haven't had a headache in I don't remember when. That's like when you're getting spanked. Oh, I told you not to do that. I don't remember. I am never in pain. I am in constant energy. And I wake up before my alarm around 7 o'clock, and I start to get drowsy around 10 in the evening. And then I go to bed, and then I sleep straight through, and I don't snore, and I don't have GERD, and I don't have. Put a penny on that stylus, okay? Those of you old enough to remember why a penny goes on a record stylus, you'll know what I talked about. All right. So anyway, that's that. That's today's video. All right, you guys, you take care, be well. If you are triggered by snark, sorry, it's me. Find someone who isn't as snarky. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to kind of tell you stuff you should have known anyway, which you shouldn't have known because they didn't tell you, but now I'm telling you. All right, guys, be well. Talk soon. Bye.